Hello, my sunflowers and roses tarot fam. I am going to do something special for all the signs right now, and it's also because I had a few reads at the end that were a little weird, but good. Could have been better. And I am going to go ahead and give you guys a rune, an ancient rune reading for all signs for September 3rd through the 5th. Okay? Alright. My selenite. Nice. I'm just feeling all the goodies here. Alright. Let's give this a minute. Spirit guides. Okay. This is you, present. These are the influences. This is the past. And I don't know why, but that one over there just keeps calling me. I need to mix them up because I don't want to be able to see them when I pick them. Alright, and the future. Okay, can you see these alright? I'm going to pull it down a little bit, because we'll also have to clarify. Beautiful. Can you see them now? Present, past, future, influences. All right. Let's see if we can find these emblems now. Oh, cool. This is Fehu, so we'll turn it the right way. That's what I like to do, is find them and then get them turned the right direction, because they're all runic emblems. I thought I saw this one. Oh, it must have been in the pile. So how is everybody tonight? Well, I'm finding these emblems and getting them organized to move forward in this wonderful reading. Fam, right in the comment section, how you doing? What's going on this weekend for everybody? Let me know while we're doing this. I'm starting to feel a little like chest restriction. Weird. Interesting. Now it's getting lighter. Okay, and then we got this one goes this way. It's called Barkana. Okay, let me get my fingers in place. Okay. Keep going here. So that's neat. The Barkana is you. And then this is... I knew that was the right direction. This is mankind. Wow. That means there must have been a man in the mix. Maybe. I don't know. The book's pretty big. There's 20-something runes, so. Glass. Ringing. Songs ringing. Friar. Male. Masculinity. Seed. Sexuality. Fertility. Ancestry. Wow. Something told me to keep reading it. Okay, I got one more. And then we can do this. Is that it? Wow, I have it the right way. It's called Oval, Family, Ancestors, Ancestry, and Heritage. Wow, this sounds a lot like it's going to be either a family reading or a male reading. Alright, so let me get my fingers organized again. Sorry, this book, like I said, and there's 5 stones here. I've got 5 slots. Alright, I can already tell I need a bookmark for this. Alright, spot number 1. Wait a minute. Let's do you. Okay? Barkana. Bajorken. Borek. Barika. The sound birch. Birch tree is this translation. The key words: birch tree, fertility, beginning, and healing. Interesting. Wow. Natural healer. Okay. In magic, Barkana is a great rune to use magically, both in actual fertility and any new projects for prospective parents who are having a hard time conceiving. This rune is useful to draw on the stomach of the birth giver. You can also draw the rune in the air with your finger or a wand, chanting or anointing the rune while imagining the beginning of which you desire. Birches, and thus the Barkana rune, have always been known to have purification and healing properties. There are many rites and rituals in ancient Norse cultures around the birch tree. Birch branches and leaves were boiled both as a tea but also as a cleansing water of sorts, used to sprinkle or soak items and people to drive away and repel evil spirits. A birching, whipping with birch branches, was one of the folk rites of Holland, used to whip women for fertility, and bundles of birch twigs were tied to the door of newlyweds. Brooms were made of birch to drive away evil spirits, and bowls of birch were hung over the doors of homes for good luck. It was known to be the main wood for fires during Boltron, and oftentimes maples were made from birch. It was also plays a significant role in other Northern European cultures. For example, it is the first letter in the Irish alphabet, the Ogham. When pulled in a drawing, Barkana doesn't always mean an actual physical birth. It will, however, always guarantee the start of something new. Whichever way Burka plays in your rune drawing, be sure that you're ready for a new beginning, and be sure that you're ready to clear away the old to make way for the new. Wow, that's the center of the read there. That is cool. All right, now let's go back to that other one. Okay, where'd you go? All right. Ingwas, ingus, ingas, ringing, ingfra, friar, male, masculinity, seed, sexuality, fertility, and ancestry. Wow. That's the influence. Maybe somebody is going to get pregnant. Or a new beginning, like it said. Interesting. Okay. In magic, ingwas can be used to help with matters of sexuality and potency. Just like Jera and Fehu, it can be employed with great success in gardening endeavors as well as those that involve creativity. Because of the association with grain, invoke ingwas for matters concerning bread, baking, and even the brewing of beer. Ing or Frere was known for his prosperity, well-being, and fertility wherever he was worshipped. In whatever form he was worshipped, all throughout Northern Europe, Frere's home is Ulfheim, home of the elves. The Frere is known for many as the king of the elves. In the lore, elves are beautiful beings, feared and respected by all, divided into 2 groups: the light elves, who lived above ground or in Ulfheim, and the dark elves, who lived underground, such as like the dwarves. Associated with the earth, both light and dark elves were seen in minor gods of fertility and nature, revered for their abundance-giving or taking powers, just like Frere. Elves were known to cause humans to fall ill, but were also able to cure humans with their magical abilities. Even now in modern-day Ireland, people respect and revere the elves, building roads and structures around natural features thought to be inhabited by them. Ingwas is also named after Ing or Ingnigiv, a great god known by some to be another name for Friar Ing. Came to be known as an ancestral god or the great ancestor, with many tribes throughout northern Europe being named for him. Some even claim that there is a correlation between Ing and the angels, for which England was named, one of the Germanic tribes that settled in England in the Middle Ages. Ingvi could be even the friar's true name. Ingvi is known in Norse mythology as the source of the Yngling family line, a legendary dynasty of kings from Sweden from which the earliest Norwegian kings were said to be descended. In this way, we can see Ingwas as a seed that is passed from generation to generation to ensure the successful continuation of a family line. Somebody's going to get pregnant here. We're only on the second one. It's all about fertility. Yeah, if you don't want to get pregnant, you know what you need to do, right? All right, let's go to Fehu. Fehu, Fehu, Fehio, Fehefi. F as in fee. Translation, cattle. Cattle, wealth, abundance, and money. Ooh, that's a good influence. Maybe because you can afford a baby, you're planning a baby. Okay, in magic, Fehu greatly increases productivity and abundance in your life. To bring the energy of Fehu into your life, you can chant it as you are working or acting in any way that helps bring about abundance. Inscribe Fehu in gold ink on the inside of your checkbook or on the slip of paper to tuck away in your wallet or purse or wherever you keep your money. Ooh, didn't know that. Okay, it says here. Hold on, let me go over here. Where does it say what it is? We cannot create abundance without the act of creation itself, whether hard work, the creation of art, or the tilling of soil. Therefore, Fehu is a fantastic rune for productivity and for helping generate wealth in general. Be sure to remember that it is a rune that warns against the freezing of wealth. It is as its energy is that of wealth in motion. Wow, that's nice. Okay, so the middle is basically about fertility, you, and the influence is fertility. But both of those also set a fresh new start in something like a business. So you might be giving a birth to business because there's also the money abundance here. So this could be you have the money to have a baby, or you're nurturing a baby because of the finances are going to be good. All right. Now we're going to come up here. Mayonnaise, man, manna, mather, man, mankind, man, humanity. Wow. They gave us a lot of manhood there, didn't they? Okay. In magic, use mayonnaise to cultivate more of your own potential. There is something deeply and inherently human in each of us, and the world benefits by sharing that with others. Whether it's creative pursuits, professional aspirations, or simply a way to live to your highest potential, invoke mayonnaise to help bring forth that form which the world and you will benefit. Much in the same way that the Norse valued wealth as seen in Fehu, it was honorable to accrue much wealth so that the wealth could be given to others, passed along to the community. Wealth must move back into the community and must constantly be moving to create more of it. The ancient Norse valued their ability to give, but only if they had enough to give, and this was why they strived so much to accumulate more. It is important to be able to give more to those around oneself. We take care of others by taking care of ourselves, and we take care of ourselves by taking care of others. Wow, give and take, reciprocal. Wow. This is more and more about money. The fertility of a biz. Mercy. Nice. This is really getting good. Okay, the last one down here, the outcome, future. Let's hope it's good too. Othila, Odile, Oval, Inheritance, Legacy, Estate. Wow. Family, ancestors, ancestry, and heritage. Yes, this is about money or babies, or both. Okay, in magic, you can use Othla in a magic sense to fortify and strengthen all that's concerned with your family and heritage. Use this rune to solidify family ties, and when used in conjunction with Ulgus, it can ward the threshold of your home. Wow, invoke and chant Ultha to channel your ancestors. Wow, that is neat. You know, we'll have to pull that one during the seance to call in our ancestors. Oftentimes, if people were not cremated at death, they were buried with some of the items they used in daily life. Rich men were sometimes buried in ships, and they might be buried with slaves, weapons, horses, and other goods. This shows us that physical wealth was also valued, that it was important to be buried with it. And Ultha can represent the physical inheritance from our family as well as the financial. It can even signify Orlog, the luck and word that is passed down from parent to child. When Ultha shows up in the reading, it is encouraging you to remember that which you've inherited and to keep in mind the tribe or family of which you are a part. In all things, we must honor our ancestors by trying to make the world a better place as much as we can for our tribe and the world in general. To live a self-absorbed and selfish life dishonors our ancestors and their struggles. Ultha reminds us of that. Wow. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. That is awesome. Okay. Let's do a yes, no's. Okay. Is this about a successful business? Hold on. I'm going to show you how I test this. Yes is up and down. Am I making a YouTube video? See? It says yes. Is this an Instagram video? See, no. Okay. Is this about a business? Somebody starting a business or a new job? Is this going to be financially rewarding? Wow, it's really taking off. Look at this. Oh my gosh, exactly. Okay. Is anybody going to get pregnant? Is this about a pregnancy? No. Is this about winning the lottery? Wow. Somebody's going to win the lottery, guys. All of you that read this, go play the lottery. Okay? Do not tell anybody. If you win, do not tell anybody. I can tell you right now, I've got discernment on that. I'm going to tell you why. I'm pulling a card on it. Okay. Spirit guides and angels. Spirit guides and angels. Tell us why we should not tell others of a financial windfall. This one's just wanting to slide. Wow. They're all coming at you. See how your staff is in full bloom? Fertility. A full bloom is also a form of fertility. Harvest. Look at all them people coming at you. That's why you don't tell them of a windfall. Do you hear me, fam? Look at that. I'm going to turn these where you can see them. They're all going to come at you. And this one here is the Nine of Pentacles. It's one stage from the best money card. This is a single card standing alone in your glory and your finances. Do not tell people. All the weirdos will come out. Look at the weirdos. Okay? I knew it. I had that feeling. That's why I pulled these cards. I was just like, you saw me, you saw me chop them. Look at that. Probably heard me chop them more than saw. Oh man, what a great rune reading. And ways to bring in prosperity. I believe it was this one. They said to write in gold letters in your wallet. On a piece of paper, put in your wallet or in your checkbook. But not many people have checkbooks anymore. But this is the way to write it. And this one, they said to put around your workspace for success. And this one you're supposed to put by doors and windows, I believe it said. Let me look at that one again. Oopsie, it went rolling away. Just want to make sure I'm telling you right. Okay, come on now. Oh, figures, right? It shouldn't take me long, because it wasn't that far in, if I remember right. Wow, maybe it is. Come on now. There's one in here about Thor, the god of Thor. It was before the Christianic era. Amazing, there was really a god of Thor who would kill giants, Nephilims. And it was right before the Christian era. They call it the Christianic. Okay, here's the Berkana, the middle one that went rolling. This is you, the one in the middle. It actually goes like that. Okay? Let me turn the page because the part that I wanted to share with you is on the next page. Figures, right? Okay, Berkana is a great rune to use magically, both in actual fertility and in any new projects. For prospective parents who are having a hard time conceiving, this rune is useful to draw on the stomach of the birth giver. You can also draw this rune in the air with your finger or a wand, chanting or intoning the rune while imagining the beginning of that which you desire. So, you just got to do this in the air. Whatever you desire to have, writing that in the air brings in the abundance. That's amazing, huh? These were right before the Christian era, but yet they're ancient. They go even further back than that. These runes are just absolutely gorgeous. And they're the ancient elder runes. There's 26 of them. Look, there's even more. And they're all marked. There's even a blank one, but there's nothing about the blank one, so I'm just assuming that it's blank. It says you can make it whatever you want, but interesting, huh? Yep. Okay, this one's the closer for the night. This is a really cool reading. See the line? It's just one line. Okay, I will look that up really quick, and that will be our closing clarifier. And I thought that I had seen that just a minute ago, too. There it is. Whee! It's called Isa. Okay. Esau, sorry, that's how it's pronounced. Esau, ice, status, frozen, frigidity, solid. Okay. Says, Esau also reminds us to stand tall as an individual. It is the literal eye of the ego. We must be strong in this fiery world. We must be solid, just like ice is. When the world seems too fluid around you, or if your emotion seems to be too much, you can solidify the water around you and within using Isa. Though Isa can certainly mean stillness and a blockage of sorts, it can also remind us of the ability of ice to preserve and to make solid. When Isa appears in a rune reading or divination, look to the other runes around it to get a sense of it. It may seem counterintuitive to see Isa as a good omen for a wedding, but remember how solid